Big celebrations are coming into this game, ladies and gentlemen. World of Tanks is celebrating 10th anniversary for a couple months already. We have received 4 acts about the past in World of Tanks, like 10 years. It is a huge thing for a video game, a decade to be active, to be at the very top for the entire decade. It is almost never heard of before. So it is a big number, and World of Tanks is celebrating it big time, in a big way. We have been celebrating it for a couple months already with different acts. We started with Act 1, then Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, testing different things like Storm Tiger event, or we were able to play in different special game modes like the Storm Tiger event or the Brawl event and some other things. We had the special shop, special anniversary coins, all those things. Now, at first, players were not extremely happy how they introduced it, how they served it at first, because, you know, the first code we received gave us 5 automatic fire extinguishers, and that was it. The first special codes, what we had to puzzle together, gave us 5 automatic fire extinguishers, right? Now, gifted things are gifted things. Free stuff is always free. You should not complain about free stuff. But players were expecting so much more from the World of Tanks 10th anniversary, because we didn't have any information how big of an event it is going to be, how they are going to celebrate it. And now we can see that it is culminating in a big way. We are going to finally receive a special garage, a special festival garage celebrating it as well in the final act, in the Act 5 with update 1.10. Let's go to the VOT Express and let me show you this hangar actually, or this garage, hangar, festival garage, call it how you want. It looks beautiful all the time. Like previously we were able to enjoy it during the Tank Fest last year, and it is one of the most beautiful looking things. It is based on Minsk, and yeah, it's really nice. So, update hangar. The H20 VOT BDA 2020, I think this is a code name for it, on the 10th birthday of World of Tanks, 12th August. So in August 12, most likely, we are going to receive that. Maybe earlier, we'll see. In fact, the hangar itself is old, and we see it every year on the TR tanks. Yes, this is what I said as well. The base of the hangar, the base of the model is the same, but they are going to tune it up all the time, depending on the occasion, right? It is just that it is the time, it was slightly updated for the 10th anniversary. By the way, this text is translated from the Russian straight to English using Google Translator. So they added thematic inscriptions, drawings, new partners and other objects. Just like last year, there is a transition to the second hangar, the Steelhunter, the Steelhunter Hangar Battle Royale. Yes, you just go into the Steelhunter mode. Steelhunter, by the way, is going to be the special game mode, part of the Expedition 2020, like the Frontline was, 4 months in a row for 1 week, every single month. Now, where the enter into battle will take place. There are other interactive elements that you can hover over. Oh yes, more about that in a second as well. Like all the time, there are info panels around the garage. You can click on them. There are some Easter eggs as well. So the best for the 10th anniversary would of course be the circular hangar with a history. Oh yes, we had a video, who remembers, like a couple years ago. Let's see if I'm able to open it up. I should be able to do it. Oh, sorry. So this was the circular hangar. We had it in HD, but basically you were able to circle around the hangar, looking at all the different details, milestones in World of Tanks. Several 4 ships was introduced. Like this hangar was in 2015, I believe. It was extremely nicely made, very nicely made. Like over here, it is just under construction, not even in the HD quality, but it is amazing, definitely. This time, this is how the World of Tanks 10th anniversary hangar is going to look like. World of Tanks Peak 10 right over there, big cinema screen as well, effects, nice. Some like stickers, inscriptions, emblems, and you can definitely look for some Easter eggs hovering over different things. I remember there was going to be a chocolate bar somewhere like this, Babayevsky. Is this how I have to pronounce it? I hope so. That's Chocolate is basically a new partner over here. So yeah, you can see this Hangar on the other side. This is actually the only way. I think this is Steelhunter's new map, if I'm not mistaken, maybe. And I would say the only way how you're able to see this side is if you use free camera, because usually you are not able to travel around in the Hangar. Or maybe you're able to click on it, maybe it is going to be interactive, but this reminds me new map of the Steelhunter game mode. Okay, some beanbags. Helicopter, happy birthday, World of Tanks. Yes, yes, yes. 10 years is just a magnificent, magnificent milestone. And here we can see some developers, definitely, who helped to make it happen. Wargaming Fest 2019. And this picture, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to leave it over here and I'm going to put your attention on the vehicle, which you can see on the right side of the picture. Well, let's just focus on that for a second. Right, anyway. What is going to be so big about it, a big celebration? Now, this Wargaming Fest usually introduces a couple things. We are definitely, I'm happy to say, ladies and gentlemen, that we are definitely going to receive more stuff than simply 5 fire extinguishers, which is nice, very, very nice. Like, the entire act thing has been, I don't know, for me, I have to say it has actually been quite a nice thing, going back in time, time warps, how they called it, those things, it's really nice. This is a long-lasting event, as they said in one of their developer Q&A sessions as well, after first backlash from the players about the fire extinguishers. Now, for the start, this event, this celebration should introduce some more secret codes, some more puzzle codes. More about that in a second. On the top of that, special missions. They always like to do special missions, and hopefully they are a lot more generous this time with the rewards. It is the best time to play the game at the moment, I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, what you can get from those missions, experience, free experience, you can get consumables, equipment, maybe you can get premium days, all those things, all those very, very useful resources. On the top of that, a new anniversary shop, of course, Act 5 shop, where you are able to get the Act 5 map style and some other bits and pieces, some other goodies using the anniversary coins. Now, talking about the rumors, what I have heard, I do not know if those are true or not, but the rumor has it that there should be more ways to earn anniversary coins. We'll see if that is going to be true. And the second rumor is there is going to be a free tank. I really do not know if this is going to be true, nor I know which tank is it going to be, but they have been giving out tanks, free tanks, at least low tier tanks, during less important occasions. Now, one rumor or speculation is that it is going to be a Super Chaff, the vehicle which I covered in my yesterday's episode, M24E2 Super Chaff tier 6 premium light tank. I don't know, it would be quite a fitting vehicle because it is a tier 6 tank, but at the same time people were saying it might be part of the well-deserved rewards at his time in 2020, but looking back at history, in 2018 they released well-deserved rewards in November, in 2019 in November as well, D50-2 and Super Hellcat last year, so I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but free vehicle, I do not think it is impossible that we are going to receive a free premium tank. Would be nice. And there are going to be special modes, special things in the Act 5 as well, so big celebrations are coming, a lot of things, missions, free stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have time, play right now, because like, if you gather all the things available from this event, then it is going to save you a lot of time in the future. If you invest some time now playing it during these special events, like as special as it gets, basically 10th anniversary, then you are going to save a lot of time in the future. I hope the rewards are not going to be as disappointing as the first reward we received, the 5 fire extinguishers, hopefully. Some improvements, but rumors say that it should be quite a big thing, so I am definitely going to take part of it, and I recommend you to do the same. Now, as I already mentioned, there are going to be some Easter eggs in the new Hangar, in the new festival Hangar, and here is the first one already. This is the Babayevsky dark chocolate. You can click on it on the table, or you can click on the billboard to read more about that. And there are actually going to be, most likely, there are actually going to be some puzzles tied to it as well, because this article, for example, you can see some numbers over here. Some articles like this one over here I'm looking at is hinting towards a new potential puzzle. So those numbers over here, what you have to do with them, at the moment we do not know. Are there more numbers? At the moment we do not know, but we have to keep our eyes open all the time. Reddit definitely is going to help us out as well. If someone figures out Reddit is all over it already. This is why Reddit is such a nice place to use to keep up with the latest news and stuff as well happening over there. So puzzles and Easter eggs, yeah, I'm all up for it actually. Next up, couple quick words about update 1.10 and its test server version 3, which went live yesterday, I believe. And I want to talk about this update a lot because it definitely is the biggest and the most meaningful updates in 2020, and one of the biggest, I would say not the biggest maybe, but one of the biggest updates overall we have received. It is one of the most meaningful patches, definitely, with all its buffs, with all its nerfs, a new map, interface changes. Then we received the Polish medium tanks as well. This patch introduces a lot of things, and one of the main things I want to mention over here about the test server version 3 was the limit for earning bonds per week for tier 10 tanks has been increased from 50 to 100. This is what many players wanted to see, especially those hardcore bond grinders who said, wait a minute, you're going to limit tier 10 tank to 50 bonds per week when I'm able to earn it in 2 hours. This is what some of the community players have said. Of course, it is not the same for everyone. For more casual players, it doesn't matter, but they decided to increase it up to 100. Maybe they're going to increase it again up to 150. I would see no harm in that. Basically, if you have your favorite tier 10, you would like to grind some bonds with it, 150 bonds per week with the tier 10, like that shouldn't be too drastical thing in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Some changes to the Steelhunter mode. Different tanks actually received reload buffs like Sentinel, reload time buffed, Sexton 1 reload time buff, this F30 reload time buff, D29, SU76I reload time buff as well, A32 as well, and the CS63 added screens on the side of the hull. CS63 is the new tier 10 Polish medium tank. They are going to make this side like heat proof basically. AG is not going to do as much damage, is not able to penetrate it that easily because of this based armor now. But the biggest weakness of this vehicle still, in my opinion, is it is like a Leopard 1 with two different modes, but Leopard 1 has the extremely good gun handling, better gun handling than this vehicle, available all the time. And secondly, the turret is just such a cheese. Frontal turret, ladies and gentlemen, gets penetrated easily. Now, very intriguing thing over here. Waffenträger auf E100 about the update 1.10. All changes in performance characteristics have been transferred from the last iteration of the super test of this tank into the update 1.10 server. Most recently, changes to the ST were released. Okay, so most likely this news is for the Chinese server where this vehicle is actually available, or maybe... Well, I am going to leave it over there because I don't know what they plan with it, and maybe I'm even too afraid to ask what they plan with the Waffenträger auf E100. But I have to say one thing, I would love to play around in it again. We'll see. And I believe this is going to be my today's news episode, ladies and gentlemen. For the end of it, let me tease you more with some Waffenträger auf E100 action with this camo over here. How they call this camo I already forgot, but Waffenträger E100 on Pilsen. No, this is too junky map. I wanted to say Pilsen, but I didn't say it. So this tank has seen some action on some other new maps, ladies and gentlemen. This style was called Hungry Spirit. Yes, Hungry Spirit. Actually, they did some more tunings to the D77 as well. This is the free shell auto loader premium tank, tier 8 premium tank. tank from the America D77. So some changes to this vehicle as well, news about upcoming camos and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, today's news episode, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a bit informative as well. If it was, smash the thumbs up button. If it wasn't, smash the thumbs down button. Subscribe for more action so you are not going to miss any news episodes, any new stuff from my channel. Do it now and you are not going to regret it, and you are going to feel awesome, really. So much love, stay awesome, take care, and bye, my friends. Bye bye.